Hey you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. You guys, I really appreciate you guys hopping on. Today's topic that I want to talk about is expectation. Expectation. Now, I see a lot of times, I used to do this as well, right? And this is why I remember every time you guys come to my channel and I talk about a subject, it has to do with like I've experienced it, right? So the thing about it is everybody always puts expectations on other people. You put expectations on your significant other. You put expectations on your best friend. You put expectations on your brother, your sister. You put expectations on all these people. At the end of the day, nobody owes you jack shit. Take that in. Nobody owes you nothing. You owe it to yourself. You should just have expectations on yourself for what you can do for you, because at the end of the day, people come and go all the time. That man, that woman that's in your life right now, they can be gone like this in a blink of an eye. Who are you left with? You're left with you. So you shouldn't be putting expectations on other people making you happy. You shouldn't be putting expectations that they need to help you do something. You shouldn't put expectations on them always being there for you and all that. Nobody owes you shit. At the end of the day, you came in this world by yourself and you're going out by yourself. So you need to realize at the end of the day, you need to put that expectation inward. Focus on you. Focus on you, boo. Because at the end of the day, it's always gonna be you. You and you alone came in this world, and you alone is going to be going out of this world. So if someone lets you down, or you know what I mean, or you expected for someone to be there for you and they weren't there for you, and you're letting that consume you, or you have that significant other and he's not treating you good, he's not appreciating you, stop putting expectations on him. At the end of the day, focus that same attention that you're putting on that other person, not being there for you, not doing this for you, not do it for your damn self. Be there for you. Show them that you don't need them, because at the end of the day, you don't. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's the self-love, and the way you're treating yourself is how you're showing other people to treat you, how you're showing other people to show up for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're not showing up for yourself and you're constantly putting that energy outward and expecting shit from other people and expecting this from the world and expecting this and what about you? Are you putting any expectations on yourself? Are you putting any expectations on how you're showing up for yourself on an everyday basis, how you're loving yourself, how you're talking to yourself, how you're being there for yourself, how you're treating your body? Are you putting any expectations on how you should be leveling up for yourself? Or are you constantly focusing on the expectations on other people, expectations on circumstances, instead of looking inward? Nobody nowadays wants to do the inner work. Nobody wants to do it because it's hard. It takes perseverance. You got to continue working on yourself. Self-development, I honestly feel, is like almost like a full-time job, right? Like you need to be investing into yourself every day, whether it be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It all starts with you. So at the end of the day, what time and energy are you investing into yourself? What expectations are you putting in yourself for you to be there for you? And that's the questions that a lot of people need to ask in this pandemic, right? You have the time now. You know what I mean? In this, and I honestly feel like that's what this pandemic kind of did, is like pushed people to raise their expectations on their self, raise the expectations and the vibrational energy that they have within inside of them, to level it up a notch, right? On how you're showing up every day when you wake up, because tomorrow is not promised. So how are you showing up for yourself? What expectations are you putting on yourself? Right? These are the questions that I'm asking myself too. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this pandemic, sorry you guys, has woke us up in so many different levels inside our life, right? To look inward. But some people are getting so caught up on looking outward, looking at what this person did to me, looking at what the government is doing to society, locking us up, putting on this, and COVID's doing this. Outward. What about inside of you? What's going on inside of you? If I was to ask you, what's going on with you? Is everything that you're going to talk to me about telling me about the outside world? right? Talking about that man, talking about that woman that did you wrong, that's acting like this, da 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 da, or you lost your job, da 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 da. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, what's going on within inside of you? How are you doing today? How are you showing up for yourself today? How are you feeling today? And okay, so if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling like you're out of shape, what are you gonna do to get yourself back in shape? Okay, so good. If you're feeling sad, where's that stemming from? Where's that coming from? Are you a person that you allow the outside world to control your emotions all the time? And if so, why? Right? What's the reason behind that? Ask yourself the right questions. Stop looking outward, because outward is not going to do nothing for you. Stop putting expectations again on the outside world, because at the end of the day, like I said, you came in this world by yourself and you're going to go out this world by yourself. So doesn't it make sense to take the time to work on yourself, to do that self-development, to show yourself that you love yourself, that you care about you, that you're worth it, that you're valued? Because at the end of the day, people are always going to let you down. That job is always going to let you down. There's no such thing as job security. Hello? There's no such thing. So that job you're feeling comfortable in, or whatever the case may be, it can drop you at any given time. Any given time, they can replace you with somebody else that's in line, that's applying on resumes all over, looking for a job like that position that you're in. So at the end of the day, are you gonna, allow your work to consume you? That same relationship that you're in, that's not doing you so well, they can drop you at any time and find somebody else. No matter how much you invested into them, no matter how good you're treating them, stop putting expectations on them that they need to treat you a certain way, because at the end of the day, you're showing them love and attention, and you're valuing their time and their energy, and you're treating them. Do that shit for yourself. Wake up and say, okay, I'm gonna put that same energy that I put in that person that's not appreciating me, and I'm expecting for them to show me this and show me that. You're gonna wake the fuck up and you're gonna say, I'm gonna invest that same time and energy and put it inward into myself. Start leveling up how you're showing up for you, putting that expectation on yourself, because again, people, jobs, situations, the outside world is always gonna let you down in a heartbeat, at any time can let you down. So stop focusing outward, start focusing inward, because that's what's most important, is you. So when those circumstances let you down, people, things, situation, the outside world lets you down, you can always rely on you. You can always bring yourself back up. You can always pick yourself back up. You can always say, you know what, is what it is. It's all good. Now I'm just gonna I'm gonna level up and I'm gonna do things in a certain way. So your bounce back will be so fast, because at the end of the day, you did not rely, that was not your only resource. You didn't just rely on that one person to always be there for you, to appreciate you, to treat you good, because you were showing yourself those same things that those people are doing to you, right? You knew your value. You knew your worth. You knew how to love yourself. You knew how to just turn that expectation inward. At the end of the day, that person wants to act like that. It is what it is. They're on their life journey. They're doing their own thing, right? I need to focus that same energy onto me, and I've been doing that. So you know what? When that person decides to walk away, or that job decides to let me go, it's all good. I'm not gonna break down mentally and emotionally and allow it to affect me as much, because at the end of the day, I took that same energy and I put it inside of me. On working on me, leveling up my mindset, leveling up my emotions, knowing my value, knowing my worth and what I bring to the table and what you bring on this world as you wake up to see another day. Because that's what it is. When you learn how to level up on all areas inside of yourself and put that same energy inwards, you stop putting expectations on people, things in the outside world to show up for you. You start showing up for your own damn self. And there's no better feeling than knowing that you're there for you, that you're showing up for you, that there's nobody else that can break you anymore. There's no situation that can break you no more. that you losing that job, or you not having enough money, or you losing that relationship. It is what it is. They can't break you down to your core and to your knees no more to bring you through stress, anxiety, worry, fear, anger. Hell nah. You start saying to yourself, nah, I'm not gonna let it break me like that no more, because all the expectations I put outside, I put it inward. I did that self-work. I showed myself I love myself. I know my value when I wake up in the morning time. I know that I wake up with purpose. I know that I wake up with worth. So all that energy you're constantly putting outward, expecting this from this person, expecting this from this job, expecting this from the outside world, all that energy you start building up inside of yourself, and you start becoming resilient. You start becoming stronger, wiser, more patient, more loving to yourself, more kind to yourself, more happier. And again, when those emotions come about, which they will, we're human. We're always gonna go through highs and lows of emotions. But the most important thing is, how long do you stay there? How long do you let it affect you? How long do you let it bring you down mentally, emotionally? How long do you let it break your health? Because people fail to realize that when you're sad, when you're having anxiety, when you're angry, and you have all these negative emotions for such a long period of time, it is breaking down your health. It is deteriorating your organs, your body. It's breaking you down and breaking down your health. Why? Think about it. Why? All because you're having expectations on the outside world and how the world should be showing up for you, when you're not even showing up for your own damn self in your own life. Think about that. Let that sit. Let that sit. You're expecting other people to show up for you. You're expecting the outside world to see your value, but you don't see your value. You're not showing that you should be expecting certain levels and criterias in your life on yourself. At the end of the day, trust and believe, I've been learning that the world is going to treat you and value you how you treat yourself and how you value yourself. The world is going to show up for you the way you show up for your damn self. So if you don't like how the world is showing up for you, if you don't like how that man is treating you, if you don't like how that woman is treating you, if you don't like how that job is treating you, if you see that all the people around you are not valuing you, loving you, caring about you, it's because you're not caring about yourself. It's because you're not loving yourself, because you're not valuing your time, your energy, your worth. You need to spend more time with you to figure that shit out, so then you can have those better results outside of you and all around you. And until you do that, you're always gonna be living in this loop of expecting shit from other people to show up for you when you're not showing up for yourself. So what's gonna happen then? You're always gonna be frustrated. You're always gonna be discouraged. You're always gonna feel like, fuck. Like, does this person really love me? Does this world love me? Like, what's the purpose of me being on this earth? You're just not gonna live with purpose, because again, you don't even know anything really about yourself. You're constantly expecting shit from the outside world to make you feel good, to make you feel valued. And that's not how it works. At the end of the day, you're waking up today watching this video with a bunch of value. Whether it be you're kind, whether it be you're caring, whether it be you're loving, whether it be, you're good with your hands, you're an artist, you have so much value inside of you, so much that you bring to this earth. But if you're not seeing it and you're expecting other people to see it, then you're always gonna live with disappointment, anger, frustration about your life around you. And your life around you and your circumstances around you will not change unless you change yourself, unless you stop looking outward and start looking inward. Start taking those expectations and putting them inward onto yourself, because it all starts with you. And I've learned this lesson, you guys, and I'm sharing this with you because at the end of the day, I went through the anxieties. I used to have anxiety attacks all the time that was bringing me down with my mental headspace because I constantly kept looking outward. I constantly put so much pressure on a relationship with somebody that didn't see my value. Why? Because first of all, they didn't value themselves. They didn't love themselves. So then how were they able to show it to me? And it's the same thing. I couldn't reciprocate the same thing because I didn't love myself. I didn't value myself. That's why I was able to be in a toxic relationship and allow that person to disrespect me and treat me so bad for so long. And I put so much expectations on him to do this, buy this for me, do this for me, just to show him that he loves me. When realistically, you can't ask a toxic person to love you if they don't love themselves and you don't love yourself, right? So at the end of the day, it made me realize it all starts with me. How am I showing up for myself on an everyday basis? Am I loving myself? What are the thoughts that I'm having on an everyday basis? Am I putting myself down? Am I calling myself fat and not doing anything about it? Am I telling myself that I'm not smart enough? Am I saying, what are the self-talks that I'm having inside of my head? How am I treating myself? How am I loving myself? Like I said, it all starts with you. And when I started to think those ways, where am I right now? I'm working out. I'm outside. I'm doing something about loving myself, taking care of my health, taking care of my mind and my body. I just finished meditating. Taking care of myself, showing myself that same attention that I was giving to the outside world for so long. Instead of showing myself attention and taking care of me, right? So I hope this video helped you guys and uplifted you guys to wake the fuck up and stop giving expectations to other people and places and things inside of your life, and start putting more expectations on showing up for yourself. Put that expectation inwards, right? So as you rise up and you wake up this morning, you start your day, ask yourself this question: what expectations am I putting on myself? And what expectations am I expecting from other people or things to make me happy today? Am I even doing anything to make myself happy? What are you doing today to make yourself happy and to show yourself that you love yourself? Ask yourself those questions today. And I guarantee you guys, when you could start taking that same focus of focusing on expecting shit from other people and turn it inward, the whole game changes on your happiness, your mindset, the way you wake up and you see yourself. Just everything changes, you guys, for the better when you start focusing inward. So I hope this video helped you guys in some sort of way. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I support you guys in any decisions that you make in life. For all my viewers that watch me, right? All I want to do is share my love and share my energy and share my experiences and what I'm experiencing in life to become a better version of myself through all my negative experiences that I've been through in life, to bring you guys value. So I say in all my videos, you guys, each one, teach one, share the love, share the knowledge. This, what I'm sharing to you guys, can uplift and change somebody else's life that you know in such a drastic way. So why not share it, right? So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you think it was shit, give me a thumbs down. Leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think, right? And if you are watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, you guys, right? Let's build an amazing community of just paying it forward. That's what that meaning is. Each one, teach one, share the love, share the knowledge, is just paying it forward. All the information you learn, paying it forward. So let's build a community of paying it forward. Make this world a better place any way that we can, right? Please go check out my Instagram channel as well, you guys, and my Instagram page as well. So it's Toronto_Tracy_Gobin. A lot of great content as well on there to build up your mindset and motivate you, right? This video will be uploaded on, I have a podcast channel. It's called Rise Up Podcast. So if you want to share this content and, you know, people are not fond of YouTube, they can go check it out on the podcast links. It's on Anchor and it's on Spotify. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time live. Take care.